it appears to me that centralized exchanges like Coinbase do not fully like the idea of Atom 2.0. So in this video, I'm coming to you to tell you why this is the case. I'm bringing you the wisdom. So before we start, make sure to like this video and share this video so others can also experience life full of wisdom and logic. So we got this article by the CoinDesk, and I'm going to start with the reference of the Rob stack. And I think this is interesting because we got sold on the idea that the Atom 2.0 is the plan of the big guys to take over Cosmos. But what's going on if the Coinbase is the big guy and they're not like this idea? So let's start with the Rob stack, and he said the fact that centralized exchange like Coinbase that never participated in governance suddenly cares about Atom answers a lot of pending questions. So apparently Coinbase, but there is no really source of that, says it's wary of suggested changes to the monetary policy of Cosmos Atom token and questions whether the potential benefits from the capital deployment of the Cosmos Hub treasury justify the risk of dilution. And why everyone keeps repeating the word of dilution? I feel like this is some sort of fake rhetoric. So let's start from the article. I'm going to go through the article and then I'm going to tell you why they are opposing and why Atom 2.0 is ruining the centralized exchange business. And at the starting point is the best part. So look at this word. Very little of the revenue generated by Cosmos ecosystem has historically accrued to holders of Atom token. The report said, look, whether retards wrote this article, whether retard wrote this report, or we live on some different universe, because the Atom brought probably the most revenue to its holders in compared to any other network. And I'm going to tell you why. So Atom had always very high inflation. So let's go to the CoinGecko and let's go to the token, okay? Because people like to say that Atom doesn't really grab the value, but Atom was one of the best performing assets, not only in crypto, in the past few years. And this is simply the fact, and this statement in this dumb-ass article is simply not truth. So whether you find different people to make your reports, like someone who actually do some research, then throw in the dumb-ass words. So let's split it to max. So believe it or not, I got the Atom around this point. I was lucky. I'm not going to claim. But let's change the rhetoric, right? Look at this chart. This chart is just growing, and the price is growing despite the increasing supply of Atom that grows by 12% a year right now. So even after DeFi summer in 2021, if there were people who got the Atom at over $5 and kept it in their own custody, these people received, if they staked, probably 30% more Atom tokens. At the same time, the price did over 100% or around 100%. At the same time, these people received multiple airdrops, bringing the revenues to few hundreds or thousands of percent. So this article claim is absolutely retarded, okay? And I don't know what is the purpose, but people who write this article is just wrong, So let's go further. So it claims that Cosmos attempts to position interchain security as the core application of Cosmos Hub, while the introduction of liquid staking and the possible monetization of shared security, Coinbase said in research report day to day. Does anyone even care about Coinbase, like, because I feel these people just talk about like the things they have no idea. And there was a lot of proofs that some insiders from Coinbase were actually ragging people. And how would you respect the Coinbase when the Coinbase continuously released the shit coins? like why would they even care? Like, so here is I will bring again this part. So the Coinbase research says, despite its potential critical role in multi-chain future, very little of the revenues generated by the growing ecosystem of Cosmos app chains have historically occurred to holders of the native token. So I have the words, look, if you held your tokens in the Coinbase custody, this statement is true. If you hold the token in your own custody, that statement is pure lie. This is just so wrong. And it says, analyst Brian Kubelius and David Debunking wrote, Coinbase, you need some better analysts because these people are cretins. And I'm sorry for offending you guys, but it seems you are just salarymen. Like, you just write just to write, just to say something. The proposal aimed to allow the Cosmos Hub to become a credibly neutral provider of security, the node said, while also further aligning the incentives between app chains and Atom holders. Okay, let's finish with the article and let's get to the point. I like the current tokenomics, I'm the validator, I'm benefiting, I'm earning the rewards, I can sell them anytime. So I tell you why all of the centralized exchanges will not like these changes. And the reason is simple. Coinbase, as well as Kraken, as well as Binance, are benefiting heavily from the current model, also not participating at all. Let's focus on example of Coinbase. Coinbase, with absolute minimum effort, just making sure the validator node stays active, is able to earn millions of dollars a year from the staking. I'm saying this revenue, this even not revenue, this is pure profit. This is pure profit, comes at minimum effort. So why? You see, Coinbase offer their own staking. So right now, if you hold the Atom in your self-custody, you can make 20% APY a year. It means if you have around 1,000 atoms, you can make 200 additional atoms. Coinbase offer their staking, and you can go what they offer. So Coinbase have well over 10 million atoms staked in their own custody, okay? They don't do anything, they don't look after this, they don't vote, they don't contribute, and they offer you 5% APY. I'm asking where it's going additional 15%. So let's calculate. If there is 10 million, which is more, atoms in Coinbase custody, they make 1.5 million atoms a year. That would come between 15 to 20 million of nearly pure profit, and these tokens are dumped on the market by the Coinbase. Okay? So why would they oppose that? You see, if we are going to slash that inflation, and the reward by the node will be in different tokens, it also plays the danger for the Coinbase, because if they do not list these other tokens like Neutron or other tokens that will use shared security, they cannot really offer, it will be very difficult for them to offer staking value. So for people, will be much better to go into self-custody that use Coinbase services, okay? Coinbase has no benefit in Atom 2.0. The same with Kraken. The same in Binance, in opposition to what everyone tells you, that is plan of centralized exchanges. And now my opinion, because it appears that many people claim I support the Atom 2.0. Look, I like modern tokenomics, and I believe at this level, when Cosmos is scaling really fast and has a really fast growing ecosystem, I think we need to expand the token supply. Okay, so I'm not fully like aligning with this vision, but someone who claims that this is dilution of the tokens, this is simple misconception, because these tokens are not entering circulation. And if someone says, hey, this is so wrong because we are going to print 15% of atoms out of thin air, and I'm saying to these people, hey, real world here. How do you think every other company, everyone else, every other crypto finance the ventures? Like, are you living here? Are you on this planet with me? Because it doesn't matter. So for me, it's like, it doesn't matter how. Do you know we could do the upgrade of the Cosmos network and mint like 1 million tokens if we need them anytime? We could mint 5. And it wouldn't matter. We don't have to even do inflation to do it. For me, it's like we can keep inflation at, I don't know, 7%. And if we need to, we can put some tax to move to treasury, and we can also mint 5 million tokens if we need them to. So it doesn't really matter, it doesn't matter how we are going to do this. This rhetoric of dilution is wrong. Because what we're doing now with the current inflation, this is called dilution, but it's also needed when we expand. Within 3 years, with the current model, we dilute tokenomics more than with Atom 2.0. 3 years. So what the hell are you talking about dilution? Can you stop it? Can you stop this nonsense about dilution? Because I don't know based on what you are saying this. So this is my word, and this is what I'm saying, why the centralized exchanges will simply oppose that. They have no benefits, because it adds extra business and extra effort for them to make sure they bring the value to their customers if the change of tokenomics come. But now they can just dump like $20 million worth of atoms on the market yearly at the cost of like few $1,000s. So make up your mind, try to think for yourself, okay? This is very, very important. And of course, you see already many trolls, and this make you question, like, who is these people? Like, who is who in the ecosystem, okay? So this comment, I'd rather Coinbase be empowered with rewards than all the money go to Zaki and his beep Yelena. Okay? So it seems like war against Zaki, but I tell you, like, I cheer Zaki. Zaki, I hope you will be billionaire, because I know some people don't make it don't do it for money. So let's think, who is who, okay? This is Don Kryptonium. Share this video, delegate to real men. Don Kryptonium. Till the next time.